On the matters of economic reform, the third and final day of the 30th Nigerian Economic Summit in Abuja was devoted to conversations targeted at tackling hunger in Nigeria, with stakeholders emphasizing the need for urgent action. Experts agree that investing the right amount in agriculture is crucial to tackling hunger and reviewing policies to favor small-scale farmers who are the backbone of Nigeria's food production. Victoria Ayorinde completes the story.
Nigeria is facing a hunger crisis with approximately 25 million people at risk of food insecurity, particularly between June and August 2024. This number is projected to increase from the estimated 17 million people currently struggling with food insecurity. Rising food costs was the main driver of inflation in September, according to data released by the National Bureau of Statistics. Fueled by climate change and continuous conflict, this alarming trend has continued to fester. Rising voices for urgent action to address the root causes of hunger in Nigeria. Experts at the closing plenary noted that to tackle hunger, government must stick to its commitment and remain consistent with policies.
I think policies also need to be reviewed. Are policies in favor of small-scale farmers? Are policies in favor of women who constitute the most important and the majority of agriculturers in Africa, and yet the ones who don't necessarily have funds or guarantees to get, loans? Policy should also address small-scale, farmers and women so that they get access to funding, to skills, and be able to get the right skills to be resilient when climate change is impacting their fields.
They also noted that key strategies for sustainable hunger eradication include support to small-scale farmers, provision of training, equipment, and financial support to farmers to enable them increase food production.
It's a bit of a technical comment I'm going to now raise, but it's hugely important that we advance on it, is we understand in real time what is best. A voucher going to the retailers where the beneficiaries redeem the voucher, a cash transfer where the beneficiaries choose what they can use the cash for, including but not only food, or an in-kind transfer when it is purchased locally. And so you're buying local food, you're advancing the interests of local farmers at the same time as providing assistance. And so that's really going to be an evolution, if not a revolution, if we can advance that kind of approach here in Nigeria, but also for all of Africa, as a new step in the way WFP gets these win-win private sector-oriented, farmer production solutions-oriented programming in place.
As part of effort to tackle hunger, stakeholders say the government must play a crucial role in supporting the private sector to stabilize food prices, providing incentives for private sector investment in agriculture, and ensuring effective utilization of storage facilities.
For small-scale farmers, it comes back to how we reach a certain level of offtake from the private sector based on industrial output that drives the quality or that is driven by the quality of what the smallholder farmer produces. Our incentive from the private sector has always been that contrary, not just the need for agricultural spending to increase, but agricultural spending to be focused largely on yield enhancement. Africa, and in particular Nigeria, has a yield problem. Let's get to the point where if we can every year double yield, we simply increase food production to the levels that we want them to play at.
The 30th Nigerian Economic Summit marks a significant step towards addressing hunger and food insecurity, a key thematic area in this year's event. Victoria Ayorinde, KAFTANTV News.